Let me tell you why it's so important to have a diverse selection of books. So Jordan High School, which is such a wonderful and diverse collection of students and teachers and administrators and all of that. I want my students, when they come into this library, I want for them to be able to find a book that represents them. So if you are, if you're a student who likes fantasy, and you are an African American student, I want for you to be able to find a book that's written by an African American author that may star an African American character as the lead character. I just think it's really important to have books that represent our students in their totality.
Okay, so this is my poster right here. It's about the book called Black Was the Yank. If you weren't there for something, it's still important no matter what. And so it follows the story of the 16-year-old boy named Malcolm. He's originally from Washington, D.C., but he got sent down to Mississippi because of an argument he got into with his mother. The argument that they were having is that how Malcolm thinks that historical black figures, the one who fought for like African American freedom, he thinks that what they did was pointless because, as it says, the book takes place in 15. And so black people were still getting mistreated all the way throughout then still. So Malcolm thinks that whatever those historical black figures fought for was pointless. And so he gets sent down to Mississippi to live on the farm with his aunt and uncle. But as he's there, he thinks his summer is just going to be, just full of boring stuff and animals. But as he sleeps, the ancestor of the farm actually reaches out to him and he takes him to the past so that Malcolm can find out what his ancestors were fighting for and why they were fighting for so hard. And that's why it's so important to me, because it's like even though you weren't there for it, it's still important no matter how you weren't there for it.
Between this book fair and the book fair last year is that this book fair is only one class. So last year I had 2 African American literature classes who combined for the book fair. This year I have 1. So there's a little more space to walk around. It gives people a little more time to spend with each poster, which I think has been really nice to see because there's a lot of conversations going on that might have not happened last year. And the importance of the book fair is just to showcase a lot of black authors, and also Miss Stacy and Miss Montgomery do a wonderful job of supplying us with a diverse variety of authors in this library. It's really nice to be able to show Jordan what options they have for reading, what stories are being told, and just what kinds of books they can read for fun.
So my poster is on the book Immortal Dark by Tyga Skirma. She wrote it initially because she read a lot of Gothic literature as a child that didn't represent African American people in general. She saw a lot of underrepresentation in the genre of Gothic literature, so she decided to write a Gothic literature inspired by African mythology and vampires, blending 2 of the things she read and something she didn't read all together. Immortal Dark is the combination of her efforts. It's about a girl named Kidan Adane trying to look for her missing sister in the dark academia setting of Uxley Academy, which is where humans learn to coexist with the vampires that give them power through companionships that are stained inherently with a lot of blood, sin, and crime. So the characters are very morally gray. Each of them have their own strengths and agendas and complexities, and it's all about the bonds we make despite our flaws and the circumstances we are in.